Hello students, welcome in the math class. Students, we have started with the topic geometric progression of chapter sequence and series, and we have discussed the first two types of GP, that is, first, to check the series for GP or not. Second, to find the particular term using general term formula. Today we are going to start with the third type, that is to find the number of terms using general term formula. Then we will complete the fifth type, that is to find nth term from the end. Type 4 is an important question. We will discuss it afterwards. Now let's start with the third type, to find the number of terms n. For example, which term of the GP root 3, 3, 3 root 3 and so on is 729. Here we have to find the position of the term 729. Now from GP, A is under root 3, that is the first term. Common ratio is second term divided by first term, that is 3 upon root 3, or third divided by second term, 3 root 3 upon 3. Here on cutting we are left with root 3. In the first case we are having root 3 in the denominator, so we can rationalize or we can write 3 as under 3 multiplied by under 3. Here it will cut. So value of r is under root 3. Now let Tn is 729. Apply the general term formula. A multiply r raised to power n minus 1 is equal to 729. Put the value of A and r. Under 3 multiply root 3 raised to power n minus 1 is equal to 729. Here two terms with the same basis, so their powers can be added. So under 3 raised to power 1 plus n minus 1. Minus 1 and 1 will cancel out. We are left with root 3 raised to power n. Now on right hand side we are having a number 729. On factorizing we will get 3 raised to power 6. Now root can be replaced as power 1 by 2 multiply with n is equal to 3 raised to power 6. So 3 raised to power n by 2 is equal to 3 raised to power 6. Now we are having two terms with the same basis, so their powers must be equal. So applying the theorem, if a raised to power n is equal to a raised to power m, then n is equal to m. On equating their powers, we get n by 2 is equal to 6. On multiplying, we get n is equal to 12. Therefore, 12th term of the GP is 729. In this way, we can find the position of a particular term. Now, let's discuss one more question of same type. Find the number of terms in GP 2, 6, 18 and so on 4374. Now again we have to find the number of terms, that is n. Same pattern, first term is 2. Common ratio is 6 divided by 2 or 18 by 6, so it is coming out to be 3. Last term can be taken as Tn is equal to 4374. Apply general term formula. A multiply r raised to power n minus 1 is equal to 4374. Put the value of A and r. 2 multiply 3 raised to power n minus 1 is equal to 4374. On shifting 2, it will be divided. We get 2187. Now on left hand side we are having 3 raised to power n minus 1. On right hand side we will find the factors of this term. On factorizing we get 3 raised to power 7. Again, here we are having two terms with the same basis. So, as bases are same, their powers must be equal. N minus 1 is equal to 7. On shifting 1, we get n is equal to 8. In this way, we can find the total number of terms of the GP, that is equal to 8. Now, let's start with the fifth type, that is to find nth term from the end. As in GP, we were having a different formula for finding the term from the end. Same in GP, we are having a different formula. So it is L upon R raised to power n minus 1, where L is the last term, n is a number of terms, and R is a common ratio. Let's take one example. Find the fourth term from the end of the GP 2832 and so on. Last term is given 1,31,072. Now here A first term is 2, second term 8, third term 32 and last term is 1,31,072. So R can be calculated on dividing 8 by 2 or 32 upon 8. So value of R is 4. Now write down the formula first. Tn from end is equal to L upon R raised to power n minus 1. Put the values. T4 from end is equal to 1,31,072 upon 4 raised to power 3. 4 is multiplied 3 times, so it is 64. After cutting, we are left with 2048. In this way, we can find any term from the end of the GP. Now students, you are able to solve sums related to these two types of GP. Before starting the worksheet given in SNAP homework, you must go through the links guided in the SNAP homework. Rest we will continue in our next class. Thank you.